5 things WWE subtly told us on SmackDown. Dominik Mysterio pulled from WWE live event amid injury concern. Seth Rollins' WrestleMania status uncertain. Roman Reigns WrestleMania 42 plans. Gunther picks up first WWE win since retiring John Cena. Real reason WWE took the US title off Ilja Dragunov. Trick Williams sends a warning to Cody Rhodes. Massive WWE return planned for 2026. Let's get started. 5 things WWE subtly told us on SmackDown. SmackDown didn't just close out 2025, it quietly set the table for what's coming next. The final episode of SmackDown this year may have been pre-recorded, but it delivered major implications across the board. From a shocking United States title change to tense authority figures colliding with top stars, WWE was clearly sending messages beneath the surface. Here are 5 things WWE subtly told us on the final SmackDown of 2025. Number 5. Obafemi's SmackDown arrival is imminent. WWE aired a hype vignette this week spotlighting Obafemi's dominance in NXT, including flashes from his recent clash with Cody Rhodes. These types of packages are rarely random. Historically, WWE only gives this level of shine when a call-up is right around the corner. With Oba's name gaining serious momentum online, all signs point to Triple H preparing to unleash him on the blue brand sooner rather than later. 4. Ilja Dragunov's push just hit a wall. Carmelo Hayes dethroning Ilja Dragunov for the United States Championship wasn't just a title change, it felt like a creative shift. Despite Dragunov's consistently strong performances over the past 2 months, the loss signals that WWE may be cooling off on him for now. There's no clear indication he's headed toward a world title program, meaning he could slide into mid-card feuds or become a key piece in the 2026 Royal Rumble build. Number 3. Nick Aldis may be Cody Rhodes' biggest threat. The closing segment between Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, and Nick Aldis was loaded with tension. McIntyre baited Cody, knowing one wrong move could cost him the undisputed WWE Championship. When Aldis stepped in to keep control, Cody shoved him, and that moment felt important. Very important. This could be the first domino in a story where Aldis finally snaps, potentially screwing Cody out of the title and launching a long-awaited in-ring return. If that's the direction, WWE just planted the seed. Number 2. WWE clearly believes in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry wasn't just featured, he was showcased. He got a full concert segment followed by a win over The Miz. Beating a former WWE champion in your first major spotlight isn't accidental. That kind of booking sends a loud message. The Triple H-led creative team sees real upside in Hendry. Don't be surprised if he becomes a consistent presence on SmackDown moving forward. Number 1. Trick Williams is SmackDown bound. Trick Williams' backstage meeting with Nick Aldis quietly changed everything. By declaring himself a free agent, Trick officially opened the door for a main roster move. Moments later, he confronted Cody Rhodes and made it clear the undisputed WWE title might not be safe much longer. That interaction felt deliberate, almost like a warning. All signs suggest Trick Williams is headed to SmackDown, and WWE is positioning him as a future problem for the top of the card. Dominik Mysterio pulled from WWE live event amid injury concern. Dominik Mysterio may be in bigger trouble than WWE fans expected, and his sudden removal from a live event just raised even more red flags. Dirty Dom was quietly pulled from WWE's December 26th live show in Baltimore, where he was originally advertised for a mixed tag match alongside Liv Morgan against Rey Mysterio and Rhea Ripley. But when the show began, that match had completely vanished. Instead, Rey Mysterio opened the night in a singles bout against Grayson Waller, with Dominik nowhere to be found. Fans in attendance quickly noticed the change, with one attendee confirming the switch on social media and pointing directly to the growing injury concerns surrounding Dom. That rumor traces back to AAA's Guerra de Titanes event on December 20th. During the closing moments of a tag match where Dominik teamed with El Grande Americano against Rey Mysterio and Rey Fenix, things went sideways. According to Brian Alvarez, Dom suffered a shoulder injury after taking a DDT from his father. Dom injured his shoulder taking the DDT from his dad near the end of tonight's main event, Alvarez reported. Based on how he landed, my presumption is it's likely a shoulder separation. He could barely use the arm at all. The match ended moments later after interference from Penta, leading to a 619 and the pin. And while Dominik walked out under his own power, he was clearly favoring his shoulder, pushing away his partner and heading backstage in visible discomfort. WWE has yet to make anything official, but pulling Dominik from a scheduled live event speaks volumes. Whether it's a short-term setback or something that requires surgery, one thing is clear. Dirty Dom is sidelined, for now. And the biggest question remains, when will he be back? Roman Reigns WrestleMania 42 plans. New backstage details suggest WWE may be pivoting hard when it comes to Roman Reigns' WrestleMania future, and Seth Rollins' injury is the reason why. According to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Rollins is now expected to miss another 3 to 4 months, which all but kills the idea of him returning in time for WrestleMania 42. While WWE initially kept the door cracked open for a miracle comeback, that door is now pretty much slammed shut. Dave Meltzer noted that Rollins himself gave the updated timeline, making a Mania return extremely unlikely with the show just over 3 months away. What was once a risky possibility has now become unrealistic. With Rollins no longer in play, WWE's focus has reportedly shifted back to a matchup fans know all too well: Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. Meltzer revealed that Rollins vs. Reigns was previously penciled in as a title match main event for one of WrestleMania's nights, but with Rollins sidelined, that plan is off the table, and WWE is now circling back to Rhodes and Reigns as the marquee showdown. This lines up with recent on-screen tension. While SmackDown ended with Drew McIntyre standing tall over Cody and setting up a brutal 3 stages of hell match in Berlin, the bigger picture appears to point toward Roman Reigns targeting the undisputed WWE Championship on the grandest stage of them all. As of now, all signs suggest WWE is positioning the original Tribal Chief versus Cody Rhodes as the blockbuster match for WrestleMania 42. WrestleMania 42 goes down April 18th and 19th, 2026, live from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, and the road there just took a major turn. Seth Rollins' WrestleMania status uncertain. Seth Rollins is racing the clock to make it back for WrestleMania, but here's the twist: even if he returns in time, he might not have a match at all. Backstage reports suggest Rollins' entire WrestleMania plan has already been torn up. According to Dave Meltzer in the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Seth is aiming for a March return, but nothing is locked in. Rollins himself recently said he expects to be out for another 3 to 4 months, which puts his recovery right on top of WrestleMania weekend. And that's a dangerous place to be. Meltzer notes that while WWE hasn't fully closed the door on Rollins, his involvement is far from a sure thing. Translation: even if Seth is medically cleared, creative may have already moved on, and that's where things get really interesting. Before the injury, WWE was reportedly planning Seth Rollins vs. Roman Reigns as a WrestleMania main event, and it was set to be a title match. That plan? Completely dead. With Rollins sidelined, WWE is now lining up Cody Rhodes vs. Roman Reigns as the centerpiece of the show instead. Rollins later confirmed he tore his rotator cuff during his match with Cody Rhodes in Perth and had surgery nearly 9 weeks ago. While he's optimistic about being cleared by mid to late March, WWE doctors will have the final say, and by then, WrestleMania may already be fully mapped out without him. So now the real question isn't when Seth Rollins comes back, it's whether WWE even needs him on the WrestleMania card anymore. Do you force Seth Rollins onto the show if he's not at 100%, or let him sit out and return when he's truly ready? 3 reasons WWE took the US title off Ilja Dragunov. Ilja Dragunov's United States Championship reign came to a sudden end when Carmelo Hayes shocked the WWE Universe and walked out as the new US champion. Under Triple H's creative direction, this wasn't just a title change, it felt intentional. Dragunov showed respect after the match, personally handing the title to Melo, but fans were left asking the same question: why take the belt off Ilja now? Here are 3 reasons Triple H may have pulled the trigger. Number 3, Carmelo Hayes' real main roster push has officially begun. Since arriving on SmackDown, Carmelo Hayes has been waiting for his breakout moment. No championships, no major statements. That changed instantly on Friday night. Winning the US title signals that Triple H is ready to position Melo as a serious player on the blue brand. This wasn't just a win, it was a launch. Number 2, SmackDown's mid-card needed a reset. Dragunov's reign delivered hard-hitting matches and weekly open challenges, but sometimes WWE shakes things up to keep the division fresh. Melo as champion opens the door to entirely new rivalries, matchups, and storytelling possibilities. The same spark Ilja brought to the division can now be reignited in a different way through Carmelo Hayes. Number 1, bigger things may be coming for Ilja Dragunov. WWE often uses mid-card title runs as a proving ground, and Ilja passed the test. Dropping the US title could be a sign that Triple H sees Dragunov as more than a mid-card act, especially with Royal Rumble season approaching. Don't be surprised if Ilja becomes a major force in the 2026 Men's Royal Rumble, possibly even the Iron Man of the match. This title change wasn't random. It was a move with purpose, and the fallout could reshape SmackDown heading into 2026. Trick Williams sends a warning to Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes just got put on notice, and it came from the self-proclaimed hottest free agent in wrestling. On SmackDown, Trick Williams stepped straight into the spotlight and made it clear his days of waiting are over. After dominating NXT for years, capturing the NXT Championship, and even crossing into TNA to win their world title, Trick is officially ready for the main roster. The moment came backstage in Nick Aldis's office, where Trick was pushing for a deal to land on the blue brand. That's when Cody Rhodes walked in and cleared the room. Trick left, but only briefly. He returned with a message nobody could ignore. Calling himself the hottest free agent in the game, Trick ran down his resume. Iron Survivor winner, North American champion, 2-time NXT champion, and former TNA world champ, before firing a direct warning at the American Nightmare. If Aldis makes the right call, Trick says Cody better keep that title close, because his days at the top could be numbered. Massive WWE return planned for 2026. WWE might be heading back to one of its loudest crowds ever, and this time it's a full-scale return. As WWE gears up for a massive 2026, including Raw's one-year anniversary on Netflix in January, new plans are already taking shape for later in the year. According to a report from Post Wrestling, the company is expected to bring Backlash back to Puerto Rico. Internal scheduling details reportedly list Backlash 2026, taking place May 9th in San Juan, just 3 weeks after WrestleMania 42. If true, WWE is clearly looking to recapture the electric atmosphere that made Backlash 2023 unforgettable. That night saw Bad Bunny shock the world by beating Damian Priest in a San Juan street fight, with the Puerto Rican crowd delivering one of the wildest reactions in recent WWE history. Now, it looks like WWE wants to run it back, and fans already know how crazy that could get. Gunther picks up first WWE win since retiring John Cena. Gunther isn't just back, he's on a full-blown tear. Since returning to WWE, the ring general has been unstoppable, steamrolling his way through the Last Time Is Now tournament and doing the unthinkable, forcing John Cena to tap out to the sleeper choke in Cena's retirement match at Saturday night's main event 42. That moment lit the fuse. Ever since, Gunther has been soaking in nuclear-level heel heat, taunting the WWE Universe and daring anyone in the locker room to step up. He knows he's the most dangerous man in the company, and he's acting like it. And on December 26th in Baltimore, he kept that momentum rolling. At a WWE Live event, Gunther stepped in the ring with Javon Evans and walked out with the victory, marking his first win since ending John Cena's legendary career.